so a couple tips, and I think this, by the way, wherever you're going to go, I think this works. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know. Like, one of the worst things you can do is say you know and you don't really know. Or if someone's giving you a path or a process to do and you say, yeah, and they say, do you understand what I'm saying? You say, yeah, when you really don't. Like, early on in your career, it's okay to say, I don't know. Can we go through that again? Et cetera, et cetera. In a lot of these firms, your first 6 to 12 months of how passionate, how driven, how hard you work will define you for several years, right? And so when you get that opportunity, seize it, try to be your best, and just remember, and this is advice I got when I was applying to Wall Street jobs, they said, look, your first year can make or break you in terms of your trajectory, right? And so, you know, take that first year very, very serious, very serious. Ask questions. If you're wrong, it's okay. Like, you can't bat 1,000. But the problem is some people are just afraid to be wrong, that they end up making 3 times the mistakes they would have made if they just admitted they were wrong on the first try, you know? So, and so humility goes a long way in these seats. Being a team person is as you get more and more senior, that becomes more and more important, right? I had one manager come to me and say, you know, Miller, this person's not connecting with me. And I said, because you want them to do it your way. Like, you've got to let people get to the same answer the way they feel most comfortable getting to. There are multiple ways to get to the answer. And so if you're in an environment where there's not a lot of flexibility and that bothers you, get out of that environment because it'll suffocate you. So I don't know if that's.
Yeah, no, that's helpful. I mean, yeah, kind of what you're saying. Also, a lot of takeaways, but also, like, don't put too much pressure on yourself, right? You a lot of, I mean, by virtue of this platform, right? I think, you know, we're at all these top schools, but I think, you know, you don't consume what by other people are doing career, you know, and so on and so forth. You know, there's going to be like a natural line, and you're going to find the things that I think you're good at. So I think that